the black man in Islam for me. So I'm not about trying to convert anybody. This is a personal thing for me. If one particular concept is saying this and another is saying something else, it's for one to pick the right one in accordance to the way they are.
Allahu Akbar.
And I think that some people are born with a common sense, and they know the way in which to go through their life, and they don't really need that much steering. But there are a lot of people who do need steering, and for me, I think that the Quran and Islam gives human beings a code on how to live.
Allah, we pray for you and we ask help from you to seek strength in the worldly affairs in which we live. تقبل منا إنك تتوب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. بارك الله فيك. الحمد لله. استغفر الله ربنا.
The praying 5 times a day is a real problem for me, and I don't. I mean, the times I go to the Middle East, I do, because it's like the schedule that everybody else is on, but I have a different schedule here in the United Kingdom. And so particular days will go past, maybe weeks will go past, and I won't. And I'll do it the way I used to do it, which is just in mind, you know. Like I'll hear something about someone and I'll say a prayer for them, but I'll do it just going about my business. Whether, I could be in the ring boxing, and I can say a prayer then, and I tend to do it like that because it's easier for me. The one thing that stands out above all things in the Middle East is the way in which brotherly love shines out. They do pat you on the back. They do give you that that basic need that we all need, which is love and acceptance. I don't know that Christianity doesn't have it to offer. It's just that the people in our society don't seem to be that way inclined. They don't seem to give brotherly love. Ramadan, first and foremost, is a month in which Muslims fast. It is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, probably second most important. Now, what does it mean to me? Okay, because because my career has been fighting, I understand what fasting does. Okay, I've often stayed away from food to get down to a particular weight. But what it does, it gives you an inner strength. It's a time when you really are looking into yourself, Because that's where God is. At the end of the day, God is within yourself. The link between man and God is not the synagogue or the church or the mosque. It's in a man's mind. So it makes you reflect, and it makes you reflect on yourself. I would say that you could mirror it like this. In boxing, if you live by the rules and regulations and you do what you're supposed to do, then you can reach champion. And equally so, if you live by the rules and regulations of Islam, if you're able to achieve it, then the one thing which is for sure is that you can inherit a basically good and decent life. Naturally, as human beings, we are self-destructive, and if we're given the opportunity to just go in and do as we please, then we will dabble a bit too far. In Islam, you have strict codes where you do not drink alcohol. You do not cloud your mind with any type of substance. I believe in that. I believe that as human beings we need a code, a rule by which we should live. And if when you close your eyes or when your heart stops, if it isn't a hoax for the non-believers, if it isn't a hoax, then you've inherited everlasting life as well. So it's not a bad gamble.